Can you tell when a dog is coming to you out of concern instead of seeking affection? Dogs will not always give a big display when they're concerned about something. And when they're seeking comfort, they may sometimes come over to you and lean against you the same way they might if they're seeking affection. It can be really important to know the difference, especially if you're working with a dog who has big feelings about something in their environment. Oz here is currently feeling very concerned. So even though he's leaning up against me, as he might if he wants pets, and he's not giving any giant signs that he is feeling concerned, let's talk through the more subtle ones that he's showing here. At the start of the video, he's intently looking at something. His head is slightly lowered, and right there, his ears fold back a bit, right at the ear base. Then he does that slinky little trot, again with the head lowered. This is very typical of a concerned dog. He presses his face into me, which he often does when he needs comfort, then sits with his back leaning against my leg. And while he does this, he keeps his eyes on the source of concern, not looking to me or showing me any soft, loose body language. His ears are ever so slightly pulled back, and you can see them fold slightly more on and off right from the ear base. This is classic for a slightly perturbed/worried dog. You can see this in all kinds of ear types. His mouth is also tightly closed. And if you look closely above his muzzle line, you can see an extra line there from the tension of closing his jaw so tightly. He also has some stress in his eyes, and his brow is slightly furrowed. He's also staying very still, and his body is a bit stiff. You'll also notice that a couple of times he gives those very heavy, exaggerated blinks. All of this together is indicating concern and that he's seeking out comfort, not just affection. This is a very still, subtle version of concern, but dogs can be much more wiggly and show much more movement while still coming over to ask for comfort due to concern.